Can we start with the numbers, please? How many people do we know are infected by Omicron, and how many are being hospitalised at this moment?
So what we know, hence the concern, is that 1/3 of infections now in London are Omicron. We think that obviously the reported tests are indicating about 1,600 cases, but of course the number of infections in the community would be a multiple of that, up to 10 times that. We know that it is highly infectious, so the doubling rate is between 2 and 3 days. So very quickly, Omicron will be the dominant variant in the United Kingdom and probably the rest of the world. We've seen this movie before. We saw it with Kent variant, then of course Delta. One of the obviously advantages we have is we've got a very large capacity for testing and of course genome sequencing, hence why we know so much. We also know, and I can confirm to you this morning, that there are cases in hospital with Omicron. We've been able to test people who are in hospital over the past 2 weeks. And so there is a lag to hospitalisation, but the risk of a highly infectious variant, even if it were, as many people quite rightly think, because some of the data from South Africa is suggesting that it is less severe, even if that is true, well, if you get to 1 million infections, because you understand exponential growth. So if by the end of the month you're at 1 million, with 3 days later you're at 2 million, and if it's half as severe as Delta, let's say only 1% end up with serious infection and hospitalisation, that's still 10,000 people.
Still a big number.
It's a huge number.